Akash brother, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, the AKAASH Singh situation gets much worse. He has responded. Alright? To all the hate and negativity y'all was spreading on his name. Shame on y'all, man. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Dway's on Blaze. This is Jamari.
So the last time we caught up with stand-up comedian, co-host of the Flagrant podcast AKAASH Singh, things were not going very well for him. As for years, AKAASH had painted his home life as some sort of fairy tale, almost as if he had found the needle in the haystack and was married to the most pure woman he could ever imagine.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this, do you believe her?
But lately, AKAASH's worst nightmare has come true, and the internet has been collectively destroying both him and his wife Jasleen for the last calendar month. It's almost like AKAASH is kinda just caught up in the rubble of her bad decisions, and now he has been embarrassed time and time again. Because not only did his wife reveal herself to be infatuated with both money and material possessions,
the best fucking part is like living with your best friend.
Also, it's like there's
who buys you designer shit.
But she also made several statements about her dating history before him that had people looking at her sideways.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
So now the audience has seen behind the curtain of this fairy tale, and the comments have been merciless. Granted, everyone comes with a past, everyone has baggage, but even in the current day, she was still thirsting over her friend's husband, who is essentially AKAASH 2.0.
And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Imagine your woman thinking about another man's genitalia and posting it live for all the world to see. Oh, couldn't be me. Oh.
And since my last video on this topic, the AKAASH files have only gotten much worse. We have some more embarrassing clips resurfacing from the past. We have updates on AKAASH fleeing to Dubai.
Baby, look.
Her latest podcast episode where she attempts to dunk on her haters when the score is already 69-0.
You tell him, girl.
Investing in your wife is the biggest ROI that you'll ever have. Investing in your wife is not a financial burden.
As well as a leaked on-stage response from the man himself to all the controversy.
These narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and a whore and all these other things, it's a shitty thing.
But I feel like we should just start a little bit lighter here. First, the detectives of the internet did find her potential roster of white frat boys from her college.
Oh, so this is who had you popping that P? Flipping Jimmy and the boys? Oh, come on.
And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
As well as more footage of her refusing to kiss him on camera.
Jimmy and Edward.
Including the very day that the man proposed for the original time.
Oh,
I love my wife.
That happened to me.
I love my wife.
A couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't even.
My wife. My wife's real young. My wife's real small. Let's go to the beach and play with the beach
And
ball.
it hurt my feelings.
God and my wife.
So
Bitch, why you do that?
AKAASH is 0 for 2. He is batting 0 on proposal kisses. Which, if that is not telling to people of something, I don't really know what will be. Like, there shouldn't be a moment where a woman is not happier in regards to her relationship than when her guy is down on his knee ready to spend the rest of his life with her. Now,
let me tell you. Do you know why she's not appreciative? Because she don't have no booty. That's why.
In the last video, we did discuss how AKAASH grew up with like zero confidence in himself. And I really do think that he is now seeing the effects of that in his personal life.
I was hideous.
Well, you're not a hideous guy.
Hey, you haven't seen me in high school.
Well,
short,
what
fat,
happened?
Crooked teeth. I was just like a chipmunk.
Now, fast forwarding to the current day, we had AKAASH going over to Dubai with his wife and his family. Something I'm sure was planned long before this expose. And of course, she decided to document the entire thing on her TikTok page.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day in Dubai. I am getting a massage. Akash is a little tired, so he's gonna go stay sleeping. I have an appointment at Chanel.
Life is
and
good.
I'm gonna run around the room because I'm so excited.
Everything
I
paid
actually just ran around the room. Yeah, zoomies.
Hotel suites.
And I really do think she's trying to make it like a point to stick it to her haters, calling out her questionable behavior online. As she makes several pieces of content revolving around spending money at luxury stores.
Oh, Jasmina.
It's so big on me. It's like a travel bag.
Oh, Jasmina.
It is like, it's a little big on me. I get what he's saying, but it's not like bad. Good that it matches so well. Because every time something matches, I need to buy it.
Oh, do you now? Who needs to buy it, you or him?
That was nice. Yeah, I like this one. sparkly. I love this. You had to come to Dubai to get the sparkly stuff. I think this one.
It is downright hilarious to see Akash in the background of these videos with his sullen expressions. I mean, down to the damn airport, she was out here taking money from the Akash machine.
Oh, look at the luggage. Louis luggage, huh?
And I just love how you got this Asian motherfucker in the background knowing he just hit the fattest lick from the Akash machine. And don't get me wrong, guys, there is nothing inherently wrong with spoiling a woman, or really anyone for that matter. Hell, guys do it all the time for women they aren't even dating exclusively, tricking off their money.
Okay, so
I'll be honest, bruv. Like, as a man, I think every man goes through that at some stage. Every man goes through a little trick spree, bruv. When you get a little cash, just a little cash, when your bank account's a little bigger than it ever used to be, you start to feel a little friendly with the cheese, with the peas. You start to spread the love a little bit. Just to say, you know what, girl? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got you. Don't do that, boy. Let me just say, if you're doing that, stop now. Stop now before it gets too late, boy.
Spent over $1 million on Karina, and you've posted on your story, so I can say this. You haven't hit.
Oh! And usually that is the problem right there. Can I tell you, that is the problem right there. That's why this happens. Because a lot of the time, it's like, bro, you have not hit. So you're doing everything in your power. You're trying to pretend like it's not. You're like, nah, I got some bread, girl. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? But deep down, you know, bro, I'm trying to, trying to tear that up. So you're paying the peas, just trying to make it easier for you to tear that up. But all you're doing, bruh, is you're just submitting to the simping. That's all you're doing, bruh. No. Bro, if you're paying before you get it, it's already over, bruv. It's already over. If you're spending $1 million before you even hit it, it's over, bruv. It's over, bruv. Let me tell you how much I usually spend when I hit it versus opposed to when I don't hit it. Zero, bruv. That's what's so crazy. You spend zero on a bitch. You be. As soon as you spend some cheese.
I just feel like the real problem comes with her overall attitude of like this general entitlement. Like, I'm not sure if it's a cultural thing or if this is like the path she always felt she was destined to walk. But it is beyond clear to me that she feels like she is like owed these gifts. And that is where we get to the response that she made on her return to her very successful podcast.
Also because, like, where the fuck has chivalry gone? Where has chivalry gone? Like,
to the Louis store. Chivalry is in the Louis store. It's in the Birkin bag. Okay?
Why do these men who make $60,000 a year talking about gold diggers, you don't have any gold to dig. You don't have to worry. You don't even have to worry about it. It's like, bro,
I don't even have $60,000 right now, bro. What? I'm broke.
Even talking about you, because the guys that are actually in the 1% tax bracket, they want to do like the things that my husband and Nav are doing. They want to take care of women. They want to be stressed. They want to be in our divine. They want us to be in our divine feminine energy.
Now, to be clear, most of the people she's talking about here, these red pill creators, are at the very least in the top 3% of earners in the country. I mean, a lot of you already know that I'm not like a red pill guy myself. In fact, I've spent a lot of time roasting these types of creators. But man, does she keep supplying them with more ammo than Reagan in the Iran-Contra affair.
She gets into this divine feminine energy, this divine feminine aura. In return, she starts taking care of you in a much better way. Investing in your wife is the biggest ROI that you'll ever have. Investing in your wife is not a financial burden.
And it's interesting that she talks about...
What's the point if when she leaves me, she gonna take half of everything? Alright? What are you talking about?
About this like divine feminine energy, when it is defined as the following: a spiritual and cultural concept representing nurturing, intuitive, and creative qualities, such as empathy, sensuality, and interconnectedness. When she has literally admitted on multiple occasions that she doesn't do anything. She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't show this guy affection.
For those of you who are
it be these ones! It be these ones, bro. They don't do shit! They don't do a damn thing, bro. Don't do a damn thing, but
hi, my name is Justine. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
I mean, she even admitted that she hates to celebrate this guy's birthday with him because she has to be nice to him for an entire 24 hours. And I guess that takes away from her sacred princess treatment.
May the 4th is
This is giving me PTSD. Is it PTSD? Yeah, it is PTSD, bro. This is giving me shit. Yeah!
birthday. And
May
every,
the 4th be with you.
Yes.
yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something. Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day.
And that's the thing, they won't even get you things. They won't to get you some crumbs from a fucking Albany fucking bread packet is too much.
Day, so that one day that I don't.
Oh, what torture.
Yeah, I'm like a case in point example. Like even before my husband really started making money, he always would find little ways to spoil me, even if it didn't cost that much in the beginning. And now like we've gone from like him buying me like AirPods or like Nike shoes to now like, you know, spending so much money at Miu Miu or Cartier or whatever. And I'm not saying that to be braggy. I'm saying that I've seen this principle like really, really work. And I truly believe that like a man that takes care of his wife is like blessed by the universe.
So she really thinks in her head that Akash is only successful because he spoiled her in his personal life.
Behind every successful man
Is a woman.
Wait, what is it?
What else saying? Is a great woman.
Oh,
That was anticlimactic.
Keep in mind,
Every time I try to add a woman to my success, all she ever did was take from me. All she ever did was take from me, bruv. She never contributed shit to the success.
Akash claims he works over 320 days a year, and he has been grinding his comedy career for 20 years now. So to suggest
He
that
built
him
it from the mud. He built it from the mud.
spoiling her is the sole reason that the
Just wanna
universe
appreciate-
has provided him with monetary riches and fame is honestly beyond delusional. I mean, let's be honest, no one even knew who she was
Look at Aisha Curry. Same thing.
around a month ago.
and so like when I was training my dog, this is no joke. I read this dog training book, and it says in the book, like the true alpha of the pack is not the dog that barks all the time, is super defensive, insecure.
Gotta roll
Like
up.
those are the red pill guys. The true alpha of the pack is the calm one,
The quiet.
the like leads with dignity.
And not
me,
only
huh?
does she have that dog trained, but she also has Akash on the very same regimen. Because he totally buys into this idea that he is forever indebted to her because she was with him when he was broke. And he says like she could have gone and married a doctor, but she stayed with him instead. And this is where his onstage response comes in, as Akash tells the crowd a little story from their past.
These narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and a whore and all these other things, it's a shitty thing. So I'm going to tell one story that I have never even told her, honestly. She
Tell us.
has no idea of this story.
Tell us,
My wife and I
Tell us.
met in 2014. I was not making much money. I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog shit money.
Are you getting
Yeah,
more
she
money
was a
than me,
gold
boy?
digger. I didn't even have 10 to get the bitch, to be honest. But then in 2018, I went flat fucking broke. 34 years old, I probably made $4,000 that entire year. And we couldn't even afford the living room we lived in New York City. We had to move out of that apartment and move to New Jersey. I had to save up money to move to New Jersey. So we had to stay on her friend's couch for almost a month. We were basically homeless for a month. So I could save money to move to New Jersey. And I remember the night before we went to the couch, we had to stay in our apartment illegally. It was me and her sleeping on a hardwood floor. I'm 34 years old. She's 25 years old. I'm looking at this girl like, man, you could go be with an Indian who's a doctor, like a real Indian. You're a beautiful girl. You have so much ahead of you. Me, I don't know what my life is going to be. I'm 34. I'm fucking broke. This dream might not ever happen, but I'm too fucking moronic to quit. And I have nothing to give
Me
her.
too, bruv. I'll not stop till I'm fucking 89.
It's just a light jacket. It's like October. We have nothing. So I hand her the jacket, and then she said, "What's this
People
for?"
go
I said,
think I'm
"You use it as a
crying.
pillow." And then she goes, "Well, what are you going to use?" And I said, "I'll figure it out." She handed me back the jacket. She goes, "You take this." And then she laid with her head on my chest and her arm around me the entire night. And I remember thinking in that moment, this is why I haven't shared this with her, because I remember thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to marry this girl because I'm so broken. I'm in such a bad place and it's a dark fucking time in my life. But I know I will never find a girl that loves me this much ever again.
Oh, you might be right about that, buddy. You might be right about that, and that's very sad. Let me tell you, that's very sad.
Never find a girl who rides for me this hard ever again.
Woo!
God,
that ain't it, y'all.
Showing a
I
kiss
think
you.
his attempted damage control was weak at best. Granted, I do not think that he plans on having this part of his set leaked. And on a more human level, I do feel bad for him still, like enduring this tsunami online. And there definitely is some merit in being with someone when they have nothing and staying with them through that. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong to like bask in the benefits when they do become successful. But like I said, the entitlement is just off the charts and she's out here saying all this wild shit. And I think she can't see that that is like the issue that most people have. That is why everyone is pointing and laughing in Akash's face. And in this last clip I have for you guys, you will see exactly where her mindset is regarding finances, as she talks about the idea of a man asking for a prenup before marriage.
Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive?
Yes, and I hope it offends you.
And only one way. Like, if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some, like, booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because, like, I don't want to, like, lose all my money. But then, like, if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like, I would literally call off the wedding.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like, I'm not even joking.
I had no real ability to, since you were with me when I was broke.
So once again, it's like,
Well, to be fair, I think, you see, if she's with me when I was broke, bro, when I had nothing, absolutely nothing, and she stayed with me, that's a bit different, because it's like even if when we make it you while out, I feel like you were still with me when I was nothing. Therefore, you can take your half and, you know, head for the hills, and I'll keep my half. But that's only because you were with me when I had nothing, when I had zero, and you still loved me. That's different, okay? But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stay now married to you because now you want to eat my friend's piñoño.
She was with him when he was broke. Akash will forever remain her doormat.
You're a sexist. That's the thing.
I'm
about
a feminist.
You. That's what we code it as, but you're a sexist.
And to be frank, most stand-up comedians are lucky if they make it by their mid-30s. Yes, there is this acceleration now because of podcasting, but even then, the majority of successful men and women in the space have been grinding for 10 to 20 years before they see any monetary value.
It kind of just, to me, shows like, I don't know, like, it's like kind of like you're not, like, you're already not being generous. In, like, as a man, you're already not being generous, and I feel like men should be generous.
What should women do?
Then you use us. You use our generosity. That's the problem. We try to be generous. Then you start to think we're Father Christmas here, handing out gifts everywhere, all year round, all season. That's what you start to think when we're generous. Now you want bags, you want shoes, you want these things, bro. Before you were happy with some flowers and chocolates. Now you start to want other extreme things, bro. Cartiersto. Let's go to the Cartier.
He's spoiled.
Okay. Where should they be generous?
With money.
Where should women be generous?
Oh, like with tender love and care.
Aye, with punani, boy. Aye, bro. That's the only generosity I want now. That's the only generosity I want. If I'm spending my racks, my bags, my everything on you, aye, bro, all I want to make sure is when I come home from a long day of work.
Well, I'm not saying I do it all.
There you go.
Tender love and care.
And if that clip right there does not tell the whole story, I don't know what will. But regardless, we all have our choices to make in life, and if the guy is happy to be like this, well, I guess who are we to tell him otherwise?
Sure.
After all, she really just
Where's
sees
my
all the
note clip?
backlash as just a bunch of, like, incel losers following the demands of their red pill leaders.
Or these fucking red pill podcast guys, like, when they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're still a little bitch beta boy doing whatever these fucking men tell you. Canceled by this, like, people. It doesn't affect me as much because I genuinely don't respect them.
But either way, guys, I want to know what you guys think about all of this down below. It really does seem like it's just going to keep getting worse and worse for Akash. I mean, I honestly can't wait till he replies on the actual Flagrant podcast, because at this point he's going to have to do that, or their comment section is going to continue to just be a war zone. So I do look forward to covering that response. Y'all make sure you subscribe down below. I do want to say, guys, in my last video regarding this topic, y'all's comments were so fucking on point. But I do have to hand it to this man right here. He gets like comment of the day. This is something I want to bring back to my channel. When he said something around the lines of, "Oh, when you popped on screen, I was not expecting you to look like a mixture of both Andrew and Akash." And as much as that hurts my ego, I have to hand it to the man. That is fucking hilarious. I do want to thank you guys for watching and liking today's video, but as you guys know, there's some other fallen comedians out here who need to be covered, so I'm out.
That's racismo. That's racismo, man. That's racismo, dude. Flip, man. How you say that to bro? What are you talking about, man? Take that back, bro. Bro, the fuck's going on? Look, Akash, bruv. Get YouTube Premium. Firstly, subscribe to YouTube Premium. We love YouTube Premium subscribers over here, okay? YouTube, just know that I told them to go to here. The premium one, alright? Even me, I don't have it, but I'm also gonna get it because they're complaining that the ads. You know what's funny? I haven't been getting ads lately. Well, that's very strange because I don't even have ad blocker. I don't have no ad what. I don't even have YouTube Premium, bro. So, what happened? Oh, this is an ad. What the fuck is wrong with me? I know this is where we must end it, bruh. December is already taking its toll on me, man. It's already taking its toll on me, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, bruv. And shout out to y'all, man. 5K subscribers, bruv. 5K subscribers, bruv. Bro, just now, it was like I was on 1,000 subscribers for like 10 years, bruh. Then all of a sudden, boom, booyaka, 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 I'm in this bitch with Mandela. Okay, let's. No, guys, I need to cut my nails, really. Like, I've been saying this for the past like 7 videos. Yo, I need to cut my nails. I don't catch it. I don't know why. Bruh, what is wrong with me? Let me relax now. Let me be mature. Matured ways. Goodbye, y'all. Thank you for joining today.